Hey guys, out doing something different today, so we're doing trail inspections today. I thought I'd bring the new Kriega R30 backpack out with me. It's a roll top waterproof backpack that starts at its core as a backpack. We see a lot of manufacturers bringing out roll top duffel bags and then including a set of straps and then calling it a backpack, but they simply aren't that. You load those bags up, over time, those straps are going to give way. It's a complete afterthought. When it comes to the R30, they start with a backpack. It's got a lot of great padding up the front as well as down the back. It has its quad lock system to keep it strapped at both points on the front and a lot of padding to help support on your back. So it's a very comfortable backpack. I've got it out with me on the quad today. I've been wearing it fully loaded and it's really nice to wear. I could wear this thing all day, even loaded down. It's heavy to pick up, but much like a hiking backpack, once you get it on you with a proper support system, it really works well. So I'm gonna do the rest of my inspections, head back to the shop. We'll go through what I've put in this and sort of show you a real world breakdown of what this backpack's about. It won't be a full review. We're just gonna cover the things that I think are important to you guys. So we'll keep it nice and short. So I'm gonna do the rest of my inspections and we'll see you back at the shop. And we're back. Trail inspections are done. A few trees I have to chainsaw up in the next couple days, but not too bad for the winter. So the R30. So why did I get this? The purpose for this is I don't like having standard duffel bags. So I'm hoping that I can build a system that works off the Kriega setup and the backpack can become basically like a top pack, like you would a duffel or a roll top that sits on the top but has a lot more function. So I was toying with looking at hydration packs where the gnome from Moscow has 1.5 liters, which I was actually shocked. I fill it last night and it's a lot of capacity. That'll have more than enough water that I need. If I need any more, this pack has a hydration slot in it that I can put a hydration pack in. It has fantastic straps, like I said, out in the forest where a lot of the weight was supported. So I was on the quad, not the bike, and I had no issue over the hour that I was out doing inspections. It really looks after that weight distribution, and I don't feel it in my shoulders or in my chest. And I've got this thing loaded. So my plan is going to be that this is going to sit on the top and it's going to carry sort of all my quick access stuff. It'll be replacement gloves, goggles, anything I need to get at can sit in it. We'll keep it lightweight, so it'll have, say, my jacket if I'm just riding in a jersey, all that light stuff that you want to have quick access to. And then it's going to be able to mount to all the Kriega straps and again do that exoskeleton that we talked about in a lot of the luggage videos and be that core point that everything attaches to and is that centerpiece. So Kriega make accessories for it. They make different like phone holders and that for the straps. We won't get into that. I might just link it and you can check out what accessories they make for their backpacks. They make backpacks that are a lot smaller than this, hydration packs, but this is their sort of biggest one they make. So the primary design of this is that the main section is a waterproof roll top bag. So it's similar to their OS-18, same function. So if you take an OS-18, put an extremely good backpack setup with the straps and that, it's larger capacity than the OS-18 is. And this is all waterproof with that inner white liner that velcros along the top so it'll stay inside. You can use ISO bags if you want to do compartmenting. And then on the front, it has two storage bags that aren't waterproof, so you'll have to keep that in mind. So I'll take you back just to the desk here and we'll check out what all went in this and just give you an idea of the space that you have. Now I've done a little bit of custom strapping to this so that it can work with my OS-Base. Anytime you see any of the gray Kriega hooks, that's stuff that I've added on just into the straps. It's why I really am happy with Kriega. You can make this really modular. It can all tie in together and it makes for a nice strong setup. So when it comes to packing this, I just put in things that I had around that were easy to fill it up that would give you a good idea of what it can hold in terms of capacity. A lot of this won't make sense and isn't realistic for what you would bring. It's just to give you a general idea. I tried to use all the stuff that I used in the Rackless Rivals videos so that it's at least comparable. But things like 4 beach towels, unless you're doing a lot of swimming at the beach, maybe that's for you. But that's why those are in here. So we'll start with the outer bags. They're the easiest to go to. The top one, I just have a pair of gloves, as well as my climb tool pack. It had a bit of extra. I could probably get another 2 pairs of gloves in there if I needed to. In the bottom one, just easily fits 2 pair of moto goggles. And then let's go through what the main compartment holds. So inside the main compartment, you access that with 2 side clips, typical roll top design. It has a center clip as well. Unfolds. So inside this, we've got the component 3 jacket that we reviewed. That KTM puffer that we used in the previous videos. The component H2O pants that we've seen before. And then our 4 beach towels. So inside the bag is that white waterproof bag that we see in the OS system for the OS bags. It Velcros into the outer layer. I recommend not touching this and just leaving it in the bag. Don't use this as an ISO bag. The Velcro can be a giant pain, so just leave it in there. Then it's just one massive compartment. If you are looking to isolate things like dirty clothes, wet clothes, I recommend just having spare isolation bags that you can slip down inside and use that way. And now in terms of the bag itself and the comfort, this is where that padding is that I mentioned down when we were on the trails. It has an immense amount of padding up the back. It's very comfortable. And then this quad lock system on the front. It's well built. The straps are really strong, so this isn't going to wear out. As I mentioned before, if you're in just a duffel or roll top bag that has random straps coming out the back and they're saying that's a backpack and you're just going to wear that all day, I don't see that as really functional. I'd rather pay the extra and go to something like this that's properly built for comfort and to stand up. Now in terms of tightening, it does have the rings on the side. The rings are just easy tighteners to tighten or loosen the waist portion. On the top, it does have a very well-built grab handle to carry it around. And then on the back, there's a lot of points that you can cinch everything down tight. Again, some of these I've added on. I'll show you in a second the setup that I'm trying to run and see if it's maybe a good idea if you're running the OS system already. So this is sort of the setup I'm thinking, where you have the bag right on top. This is going to replace that top duffel or a large tail bag. I can keep my medical kit at the back, have all my normal stuff I would put in a top bag here, as well as other things in these side bags. My tools go in the pods on the KTM here. So I thought this was a different setup. It really ties everything together, keeps the bags off the exhaust. It's really on there well. Like, I can pull at any of the bags and it all works together to hold it all tight. I need to find something that can keep this back to the back, but that'll be easy. I can just strap something around the back. And I think this is a cool setup to release it all. It just ends up becoming 4 straps on the bags. You could put an extra 2 on to really cinch it down tight. And then you're into maybe 25 seconds taking the bags off. So when you get into camp, or if you're going to a hotel or wherever you're staying, it's really easy to get everything off. You could have the backpack, your entire OS system, the tank bag if you went with something like the Gnome. Everything could come off in less than a minute. So if you hate packing but you need high capacity, I think this is a great idea to at least start to work with. And it just sort of highlights Kriega and being able to do things a little bit more universally and come up with your own ideas on how you want to take your luggage on the bike. A lot of the people will see this and think, wow, this is a ton of gear. You don't need all that. And no, you don't. But you could pack all of this down tightly still and at least have the option. It's always about the options with me. And I think this setup right now makes me really happy to go, and you can pack whatever you need. Hopefully you're packing lighter. I get that there's the idea that if you have more space, you're going to take more crap, but if you can be just a bit more disciplined, then this might work for you and you won't be left stranded not having enough space. If you're a big camper, that's another area where this would be great, is you could throw, like I've done here, I've put camp stuff in the two OS-18s. So in the right one, this is a Hawk 2, not Hawk 2, from Redverse. And then in the left side, sleeping pad, Sea Summit, and then a full 4-season sleeping bag. Not that you'd need that, that's what I had around. So you can see that it gives you a lot if you are a camper. This is a setup that you might end up using because you need to carry that other stuff. You could end up putting your camp stoves and everything else in the backpack, along with your other cooking utensils. You do have some space still in the bags. If you had something like the Hubba Hubba NX2 or the NX1 from MSR, you'd have tons of space in either of these bags. So I hope these are good options. So I hope you like about the backpack. I love how durable it is. I really like the storage and how much volume it can pack into it, that it definitely ties in with the other Kriega bags. So maybe it's a bit large for what you're looking for, but it's another idea. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. I will have posted the link to the bag itself so you can look at it. And if you need any more information, just ask and I'll try to respond. Thanks.